How are you? Fingers crossed you can hear me. I should go and do a mic check. I've got my microphone here. I wanted to start with some sound though. So. Perfect. Cool. Feels like that's done for now. Alright. All right. That can be that. This can be this. Whew. How are ya? Now, would you prefer to be there? Or would you prefer to be up there looking down on me? How is this gonna work? Oh yeah. I came home and Dad has fixed my ceiling. So I have a fresh ceiling. No more leaks. No more rain. It's pretty cool. I had hoped that it would get fixed and it got fixed. Ta-da! Magic! Hope you're well. I hope you're doing good. Bugger. I forgot that I was supposed to have these facing the other way, so that cards would be correct. C'est possible. Can you see me? Do I look ridiculous? Oh my gosh, this is not happening. I'll just leave it like that. Because this is not... Alright, I'm leaving it there. Hi. So, 22 card spread. Feeling pretty good. Mum's gone to work. Dad is just finished doing the lawns, so fingers crossed. That means he's in his room playing a game of some sort and not streaming on his phone and on the TV, but doesn't matter. Really doesn't matter. I came home to a couple of presents, a couple of surprises actually. I came home to a new Oracle deck. So my grandmother has come and visit, and so she's brought me a new Oracle deck. So I don't know if I should unbox it with you in the here and now, or if I should open it later, but I kind of want to use it to see what comes out of it. So yeah, I'm looking at that, wondering. It's the Mystical Healing Oracle, so it's for processing ancestral karma, processing personal healing. Yeah, I feel prompted to use it, so we'll see what happens. I forgot to bring up the astro weather, which I can do really quickly right now for today, which is the 1st of March. It's past midday here, so that's why I put the midday session. Yeah, feels good. I've done enough in the previous videos to talk about what's going on with the astro weather, so the only thing that I'll talk about today really is that the moon is currently in Leo. So you may be feeling particularly bold at the moment, particularly courageous. You may be feeling as though you can take on things which you've been postponing, perhaps. I just broke on the Knight of Pentacles and the Star. So with this renewed energy, ensure that your progress is going towards the things that you're wanting them to go to. So energy is fluid, right? So you can, with the Eight of Pentacles wanting to pop out, you can work towards having a steady flow, creating a steady stream for yourself, or you can move about doing and pursuing whatever it is you're wanting to learn, right? So with that moon in Leo and with Mercury in retrograde, I would get clear on if you are expressing yourself as you desire to express yourself. Are you coming across as a ordered emperor, or are you somebody who's sort of coming off like a hungry cat, maybe? Mercury's in retrograde, it is in Pisces. You may be a little bit in your feelings today or even yesterday, but that's okay. Feelings are important. They give you a good indication of what you're wanting to move towards and what you're wanting to move away from. I guess to simplify, we can talk about preferences in food. When you've got a preference for seafood, you're not going to enjoy a rare steak. Also, the opposite is true for the person who likes the steak. But you guys, or girls, or whoever you are, might be able to share the dinner if you do a surf and turf. So there's lots of ways to trial the world out if you're willing to get creative with the experience. Anyway, Mercury being in retrograde, I will say that mutable signs, we're doing our best. Our energy is going to be up and down, in and out, upside, out, inside, outside, up and through. They can say it's good for you. Stomp your feet and clap your hands. This is how we like to dance. We like to dance. We like to dance. It's still at 21 degrees. It's only been a few days of the retrograde, so it's not I don't know, it's not hitting me so bad. I just feel like my energy fluctuates and my desire to work is a little bit fluctuated as well. I will note that it's a good time to test your manifestations. Comes back to you, right? Eventually, and it's got a 20-day gap, 20-day period. So as long as you're not doing anything across the eclipse, unless you're trained to do so, yeah. We got a blood moon down here during the eclipse. What else do I want to talk about with the ephemeris here? Mars is going to move into Pisces in a couple of days. So by the 3rd, Mars will be in Pisces. That's also the day of the eclipse. I believe that I can say something here and now about Lilith. She reaches 8 degrees. So on that same day, what you choose to lock in will be locked in for about 10 days. 9 days of labor, which might feel like an eternity. But anyway, you know what you're doing with the moon and with the seasons and the cycles. But yes, I actually have been intrigued to meet a lot of people who are interested in astrology, tarot, mysticism, whatnot. And so I've been enjoying having a lot more conversations in real life instead of just chatting with people through comments and stuff, but also love that stuff. So we're on the way to I don't know if you've been paying attention, but we're on the way as a channel towards 1,000 subscribers. So I want to say a huge thank you to all of you. I didn't think it was going to happen for me in the first 5 years. I'm taking a little bit more of a different approach. I've preset the tags that I want for my channel, and I pretty much try to stay within those parameters. But yeah, I've been enjoying myself a lot more. I've been noticing the field is changing. The energy is changing a lot as well. It's becoming clearer and easier to see. Oh, there's a bee. Hi. It's been a lot clearer to me that timeline separation that happened is well and truly in effect. It feels like those that got left behind with their emotions are sort of dealing with the transit a little bit harder into Aries, but those who are willing to put action towards their highest good have elevated. I don't know if you can tell that as well, but yeah. Hello, Shakurn Everita? How's it going? But yeah, it feels like the field is a lot lighter. It's a lot easier. It's easier to use. I don't read Russian, sorry. I can say to you Nazdrovia, but that's about it. And I don't particularly feel like drinking right now, so anyway. What time is it for you, wherever you are? Okay. All right. Let me shoot this down. Let me come across. Yep. That's Evil Eye. selenite to clear and neutralize, obsidian to see and to cut, incense to clear, plasma to protect, fire to ignite, water to begin the flow. Divine Mother, Heavenly Father, Holy Spirit, I ask that you be present here and now as I invoked you before I went live on this video. I thank you for being present here. I thank you for allowing people to come into this chat, come into this moment as they are. I thank you for the energy that is provided for this moment, so that I can continue to do what it is that I am here to do and not become distracted by lesser things. I thank you for the ability to see, perceive, and walk through lesser things and do exactly what it is that I'm here to do. I thank you for your 5 angelic children of the highest light, namely Archangel Michael, Gabriel, Raphael, Uriel, and Metatron. Be present in the here and now, guardians of the north, south, east, and west. Bring with you your traits, gifts, and omens. Allow everybody to feel the energy of the 8 present here. And as always, I ask less of me and more of you, Divine Mother, Heavenly Father, Holy Spirit. I am just one of the energies that manifest here to total 9, with my inclusion as a divine child of you, Mother, of you, Father. And so I thank each and every person for connecting here and now with their own highest good as their intention. I thank each and every single person who's here and now for coming forward with the intention of taking away only what resonates and discarding the rest, knowing that to attack a reflection would be folly. But perhaps that is why I use the major arcana. Well, that's perhaps I use the tarot here for the major arcana, which begins with the story of the Fool. And that's a good place to start. So what does the Fool want to say today? Where does the Fool go today? What kind of adventure are we going on today, Spirit? Hope you're well. Hope you feel good. Lucretia, how's it going? Sorry, that was a bit intense. I needed to ground something that's happening around. I spoke about it at the beginning. There's going to be a day party here soon, so I needed to get this done sooner rather than later. I will note it's 12:21 here in Australia, Victoria, on the east coast of Australia, and I am back at home. I'm back at home. I'm back in my caravan. It's been upgraded while I was away, and I did get a tarot deck, which I'm feeling I should use. So open it with me. Mystical Healing Oracle. It's by Rockpool Publishing. Inna Segal. Inna, it's so interesting. I've been feeling like I was going to find a deck that had some kind of spider reference, and I learnt about a South American spider, which is Inanna or Araña, and then that's why I've been referencing Ariana Grande a little bit. She's like spreading the web and the egg. Ooh, cool. It's like a it's a flip open. I'm so used to having to wrestle with the box. The book is beautiful. I'm sorry, I didn't get a chance to read this before I open it, but I like to read the foreword usually if they have them. The introduction. The Mystical Healing Oracle has been created out of a profound knowing that we need to have access to a greater wisdom, which lives inside our heart and soul, as well as in the higher dimensions of existence. Each card asks that you take more responsibility for how you think, feel, and show up in the world. This deck is mystical, intuitive, and imaginative. It beckons you to wake from your inner slumber and search for the hidden meaning of life. Every picture is provocative, emotional, mysterious, and full of intensity. Each card asks that you take the time required to meditate on its particular aspect. When you slow down and really look, you will discover many cryptic, esoteric themes that you can begin to ponder. This can potentially open the doors to higher words and the eternal discoveries that can strengthen your soul and awaken your spirit. Whether you pick one card or several, I encourage you to sit with the image and ask yourself, how does each aspect of this picture make me feel? What connections can I make? What is the mood of this card? Which symbols awaken something in me? Where does this card take me in my capacity for deeper contemplations? What is this card saying about my past, present, or future potential? In what way is this card asking me to develop more expression, awareness, and flexibility? After you have thoroughly explored all the aspects of a particular illustration, I then encourage you to read the meaning in the guide book. While the meanings are powerful and transformational, they are ultimately there to guide and incite you to think for yourself. Oh my gosh, this deck is brilliant, Nana. Thank you. And I love that the writer is Ina. Anyway, synchronicities are wild. Love this. Thank you so much, Nana. By asking a particular question, the image on the card may offer you a specific answer, which comes from the recesses of your own soul, and which might be different to what I have written in the card's description. Always listen to what arises deep within your inner life. Some of the themes I explore prompt you to become aware of the feelings that impact everyone's lives, such as fear, anger, criticism, guilt, control, etc. In exploring these feelings, I encourage you to discover clear, objective thinking in order to become more grounded and create healthy boundaries, and develop a greater sense of integrity, honor, and self-respect. This deck can show you where you might be stuck in your emotional life, while at the same time enticing you to transform your shadow aspects and reach your highest truth. Wow. In the last several years, I have been on a journey exploring higher worlds and have come to the understanding that we can only truly know how to live here when we understand what happens after we cross the threshold of this world into a spiritual reality. These discoveries are included throughout this deck. I delve into some mysterious areas such as karma, death, and beyond, which help you to embrace the evolution of your being. I see karma as a possibility of another chance to do things better than the previous time, not as some kind of punishment. My intention is not to offer a message in every individual card, but also a process for you to participate in. Some of the processes you can do in a few minutes, others may take weeks or months. I encourage you to listen to your inner being and participate in the process thoroughly. This is the only way that you will experience profound change. This deck is for someone who is tired of skimming the surface and who is ready to find a more meaningful way to live. I hope that you gain much insight and wisdom from these cards and that they enhance your life on many levels. Love, Ina, which is the creator of this. Wow! I love this so much. Oh, Nana, I ask that Venus bless you abundantly. Thank you so much for this gift. Venus, you're currently in Pisces. I hope you can see that, honestly, from the bottom of my heart, I'm so grateful for this. This is like, I'm going to be playing with this deck for a little while. Just to see what the cards show. Wow, I really like that. I really like patterns and prettiness like this. Like, that's a really nice sort of Is it a display case, maybe? To display one card? Here? I don't know. Could be. It stands up nicely. Ooh! They're reflective. Oh, should I laminate these? I'm thinking of my Mike Orion deck, and once upon a time, the sides of the Mike Orion deck were also reflective. I guess they still are. It's been loved. Yeah, you know what happens when we love things. Yeah, that side's taken a beating. That's the shuffle side. I wonder if there's a way to like dip them in silver again. Anyway, I love this deck. Mike Orion, love it. Anyway, should I just show you the cards one by one, and then I'll put them in piles in front of me and then shuffle them? So I'm looking at Access Clear Thinking. It's giving like Mary, but also Hermes. Gabriel vibes. It's giving almost ancient Egyptian, because I see papyrus scroll here. Wow, she could be an acolyte of Isis, actually, because then I see a chessboard over this side, and it goes into a hedge and a maze, and it just makes me think of civilization. Like behind the wall is civilization. Access Clear Thinking. Anyway, that's gorgeous. What do you think of that one? Did I describe it well? Did I do it any justice? Card number 2. Assimilate life experience. Interesting. Now, I'm seeing that potentially the weaving that's done here, that thread, that pondering, that thought, that could be coming from Thoth even, with this papyrus paper, and then it sort of goes into the ball, and then it carries across. Here on this side, it's almost like an angelic. There's an angel. It's Cupid. He's throwing an angel. He's throwing an arrow down. Novus Aurea. I'm not sure. But there's 2 figurines here. There's a figurine dressed in black with white adornments, a white mask. He sort of looks like a bishop. He might be a knight. Sort of gives an image to this chessboard, what's coming next. And then behind them, there's somebody who's on a bicycle type thing. It seems to be a woman. I can see the side of her breast. And the man seems to have no cognition of what's coming behind, but the angel's arrow is pointed at the spear of the woman. The woman is dressed in red. It gives like red Aja from the Wheel of Time. Also, the man is sort of walking towards, he's about to take a step off of a platform. It almost gives the Fool energy, really. But the Fool, if he was being pushed by not a barking dog, by a woman with a spear. So it's like assimilate life experiences. When civility, when you're pulled into an experience, you can either choose to learn from it, see what it can teach you, offer you, or you can choose to stay in the same spot that you were in. Number 12 might be important. See that little platform? I think I'm just going to show you them, and then I'm going to shuffle them and pull a card. So awaken your vulnerability. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, this is a strange picture. Was there a picture that was cut in half? Was there a statue that was cut in half? Number 3, awaken your vulnerability. Gives magician energy, like now you see me, now you don't. Also all of the masks. but not the people who are working, just the people who are holding, almost as if they're part of the art. Is that a woman? Yes, it is a woman. Sorry, I don't mean to show off nudity on this channel through cards. Sorry, I really don't. Oh, become more objective. This gives Jesus, if not Mary Magdalene vibes, more so the Magdalena with the moon underneath especially, and she's holding the cup, and the snake definitely feels feminine energy, and the three faces as well, so it could be the triple goddess as well. A little note there. Even the fate gives me a little bit of an impression. The wing, half is mechanical, half is magical, half is torn. Ooh, it gives the apple energy. Break addictions. Seems like there's a phoenix coming out of the egg. Wow. The imagery on these cards. Break addictions. Contemplate death and beyond. This looks like a trapped hierophant. Like a hierophant that's trying to break out of their own wheel or out of their own structure. How cool. I have a feeling I'm going to really enjoy using these cards. Create boundaries. Wow. It's like create boundaries is like you can't wear your mask here. No masks allowed. Because she can't even grab her mask. She can only look at herself. Like how you... I don't know. I would love to read the book after the fact, but it's like... It's like the energy of, like... I don't know. Mirror magic might be important. If you know, you know. Develop stronger concentration. I see a little bit of transformative power here. There's a bit of rune work done, and there's a golden sphere. 3 golden spheres, links, chains around the mind, the third eye, which is on fire here, and there's an eagle protruding from the back of the head. And it seems like the person is in contemplation, deep contemplation. I have embrace meditation, the sun, the moon, its different cycles, phases. It's giving a lot of divine feminine energy, or potentially effeminate men energy. I guess Christ consciousness, maybe. I don't know. Take it how it resonates. I'm just showing the cards. So card number 10, ennoble your soul. Ennoble. So this would be recognizing yourself as nobility. Ennoble your soul. It would be like enabling yourself to achieve something that you're wanting to achieve. This would be the Ace of Hearts. What is that? The Mechanical Angel and... The Mechanical Angel and... This card sort of makes a reappearance in terms of energy, so it might give some answers. And then the mask is like this as well. Wow, these cards are all playing with each other so nicely. Ennoble your soul. party's here. Sorry, everyone. I won't be able to silence that. Bumblebee Princess, hello and how are you? Hello and how? Hello. Okay, so don't mind me. Just pretend that I'm recording in a park somewhere or in a really public space. I'm pretty sure that everybody that's coming over has children, so this will be fun. Not bad, actually. Just opening a present that my grandmother left me here while I was away at my friend's house. So yeah, examine your integrity, card number 11. It's almost like, are you pulling the strings? Are they being pulled on you? Card number 12, the triple face. Comes out a lot, the feminine, the maiden, the mother, the crone. I feel the energy of the moon in these cards. Experience rebirth. 6-4 might be important. 3-4-5. Amazing cards. Card number 13. Explore your ancestry. That papyrus is back. It's giving Akashic Records. It's giving Alice in Wonderland. It's giving a rabbit hole. These cards are so cool. Oh, Lucretia. Is it, are you alright? Cool. Nice to know you're resonating, Bumblebee. Alright. Then focus on higher truths. Card number 14. So I'm seeing like spades, diamonds, hearts. Seeing that mask come through again. On about a third of the face, there's a clock inside of the mind, the wing. Saturn energy inside of this. Focus on higher truths like discipline, responsibility. It's giving wise one energy, magus. It's more like hidden knowledge, hidden inside of time, or locked inside of time. Focus on higher truths. Wow. I see the Ankh as well. I just love these cards. I'm like falling into half a trance when I look at them. Card number 15. I do see like the goddess energy here. The goddess inside of the solar system. So this planet even. Like a sanctuary, a bit of a maze. I do see like one piece of nature inside of a really big structure. I still see flow. And the card is ground yourself. And there's a dove in the tree that seems to be one of the stars at the space where her heart is, which gives Ma'at energy. And the Nile, all of a sudden, ground yourself. Wow, don't be in denial. Remember, you're one of many. You matter, you're important. How beautiful. Oh, sweetheart, Bumblebee, sorry. I'm actually not doing readings just now. I haven't even started the 22 card spread. I'm just opening a present live. I've been here for a little bit over a year. It is nice to meet you. I just haven't started the reading part yet. So that's card number 15. Card number 16 is it's a note. I see like Athena energy. Again, Hermes energy, the papyrus paper's back. It's like everybody's looking at this paper. Everybody's looking at these schematics. Everybody's looking at these plans. And the plans feel kind of like more important than whatever is pulling the attention. And that's why she's giving you that face. It's a no. Yes! How good is that sunset? I literally, I forgot about it. I had a nap. I had a beautiful nap. So I celebrated the parade like royalty. I was sleeping. We did a fair bit of work yesterday. I'll acknowledge I haven't been permitted to see as much as I saw yesterday. Before, I don't know what changed for me, what I let go of, what I surrendered, but yeah. Oh, you weren't asking for a reading. I'm just asking like from another perspective. Right. Listen more. Observe more. Interact with things when prompted. I don't know. My advice more so will be in alignment with divine feminine energy. I'm just not in a rush to do, be, say, think, anything. So when you're looking for a higher perspective, plain and simply, like simple language, go to a tree, go watch the insects climb up the side of the tree, go find a bird, see if you can find its nest. That will give you a higher perspective. If you go and sit underneath a fruit orchard, maybe one day a fruit will fall on your head and you'll have an idea of or a concept of gravity. This is for a higher perspective. But generalized and ambiguous questions sort of just lead me on tangents, open tangents. And so I could just revert back to the very first thing that I said, which was listen more and pay attention. Because you're either of the thought pattern that the world is happening to you, or the world is happening through you, or the world is happening with you. You're either a part of the quantum field, you're either part of the collective field, and you have an individual purpose within that field, much like I'm seeing in my mind's eye how a rainforest works. You have the pioneers, which come and they lay foundations, or they grow really tall, really fast, and they provide in the future a canopy, which then undergrowth can live under, and then within that there is an ecosystem or a self-watering system, even a self-sustaining system of nature. Symbiosis is created, caused, and then you have different levels of pioneers coming back seasonally, systemically, based on bushfires, if they affect your pew, 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 pew. How do you get a higher perspective? Listen to your heart and try and give yourself permission to let your mind stay out of the way. There's nothing that needs to be done, really. There is no urgency for anything after you have the primary requirements. For example, I think just because I can explain in the here and now, I come from a place where I've been homeless and I've Shakurnavita Verita. How old are you? Sorry. I speak about adult terminology and I do advise viewer discretion. I'm just curious to know that you've actually an adult. Because I'm noticing you're just putting a lot of emojis and they're spammy to me. I'm holding space for you now though. I'm giving you attention. Are you here just for yourself? Is there something that I can provide for you in the here and now? Are you okay? How old are you? You seem very young. I'm just worried. Really? Well, you've got my attention. What do you do for work? I'm just pausing this for you so that we can have this interaction, so that I can understand why you're doing what you're doing. Feel free to help me understand. This is live. I'm going to be here on YouTube for the next 12 years, so as long as you're happy to engage the way that you choose to engage, then we will continue to engage here. You make a type of music. Okay. Do you attend other tarot sessions? Other spirituality sessions? Do you get readings yourself often? Lonely, I'm Mr. Lonely. I have nobody to call my own. Oh, Mr. Lonely. How are you, Clara? I'm just giving Shakur Neverita a little bit of attention. No. I don't play Clue. Can I ask you a favor? Am I able to move on with what I'm doing? Because I'm actually going to continue with the 22 card spread. Do you mind, sweetheart? You're 26 years old. I'm sure you know how to self-regulate. I'm sure that if you like tarot, then you know how to control yourself and measure your energy and measure how you're projecting energy into the space, and that you absolutely get exactly what you need from the moment and not anything more, right? Inside the house, Lucretia. Wow. So, it's spelt at handle SHAKURNEVERITA. I'm just saying this out loud for when I'm not in front of the camera. I'm a very multifaceted human being, by the way. I very much enjoy these interactions. So, I mean, I've got time too. This is why I'm in front of a camera live on YouTube, right? So, I'm not sure if you're aware, but you've consensually become part of this content. Now, I feel a little bit guilty that I am a little bit older than you by 8 years, so I may have had a little bit different experiences compared to you, and so I can process and think and move absolutely how I want to. And considering I've mentioned quite a few times, look, my content's going to be public, so how you choose to present yourself is how you choose to present yourself. And yeah, again, you're continuing. This is great. I'm having fun, by the way. I'm an energy worker, so I should get a straw just to make it obvious what's happening for me right now. Like, you don't, like, did you see what I did with my selenite bar before? Anyway, there's energy for free available here, so anybody that's got a straw, sip, sip. As I say, so it is, as I intended. Here it begins. So I preloaded this with some incenses, some herbs, some spices, because I like smoky things. I'm a smoky bitch. I like smoky things, and I like them to come in all sorts of varieties. I love to make candles for myself, particularly ones that are shaped like men or women, and I definitely enjoy the work that I do, because I don't need to do it in front of you. And so this is a huge tangent, because somebody wants more attention on themselves than I am supposed to do here. And Clara, maybe drunk or something, who? Are you talking about me? Or are you talking about Shakur Neveretta? It feels like somebody who, like, the energy that I've been tapping into it since it started. Like, I don't know if you realize that I tilted. Her left side of her body is there. It feels like CP, some kind of cerebral palsy. It feels like there is an inability to receive. It feels like there's a bolt across the top of her crown chakra. And then there's a plate on top of that, and that's blocking her ability to access her third eye and her crown chakra properly. Then it's affecting the way that she chooses to communicate as well. This is resulting in a few different visual problems, like with her eyesight. I did say the moon's in Leo, so forgive me. But I can create anything I want to, right? I can do anything I want to, right? Welcome to my little shop of horrors. where not everything is as it seems. And sometimes the honeypot is just a honeypot. Welcome to the intersection of nightmares and dreams. A plane that is walked on a highway of ancestral hopes and dreams. Welcome to the field of noise, the field of silence, the field of vibration, the field of light, where everything that is unseen becomes seen. Welcome to the truth of the universe. Where it is easier for a poor man to pass through the eye of a needle than it will be for a rich person. But always possible. I want to play a game. Have you ever watched that movie? I don't think people have been listening to the internet about people born around the time that I've been born. And I'm getting bored. Should have just lit my coal. I don't want to waste it on something so trivial. I don't even care. I don't even know who you are. I'm just using you as an example because that's how you came. Hello, reflection. Pull your head out of your ass. I'm actually so bored of you and your energy. It feels like you have no idea how to actually do what you want to do. And I've literally just wasted so much time on you. Like, it's now 59 minutes and I can't even imagine when this all started. Like, I once upon a time had in my description that if you're gonna come and troll, at least be smart about it, be intelligent about it. Like, dismissed. How boring. Like, all you wanted to do was draw attention to yourself. How fun. I wonder what Hecate is going to do with your solar plexus and sacral energy. That's what she told me to wrap up, so bye. And for 26, I mean, the only thing that you're going to be starting there is something with Lilith. I don't know why she came through at the very beginning, but she wanted something, and thank you for providing in the moment. So I'm going to move on. Card number 17. Sorry for that ridiculous interruption. It's a yes. Love it. The blue really comes out here. This is why I keep getting divine feminine, divine masculine energy. But it would have to be through a process of healing. So it's a yes. It's like, I'm not seeing a mask. There may be a forward-facing mask to the world, but it doesn't feel like it's difficult times after this card. Card number 18, learn from karma. I see the pentagram first in the background. I see a golden sun, which makes sense, and I see a silver moon, which makes sense. I see the symbol for the creator, the one. And then I think I also see that for the feminine on the other side. I'm not sure if this is a mask and if there's someone standing behind and they're holding up the moon to their face. They're holding up their feelings, their instincts to their face, maybe getting familiar with themselves, not sure. Learn from karma. Listen to your guardian angels. And this is like an angel opening up the gateway to paradise, to heaven. Card number 20. Listen to your intuition. I see the Fibonacci sequence. Maybe, no, it's an egg. Figure A would be the circles around the mind, giving crown chakra. Then figures B is the egg. Figure C is there's birds and a mechanical bird in the back. It's like this deck goes from plans to fruition, is the kind of language I want to use there. And it's also like human capacity, like humans looking at nature to try and understand. Humans trying to understand their own nature is probably what this deck is all about. Love your body. I don't know, I'm not monetized, so here, there's some nudity for you, which I don't mean to express. Love your body. There's a female body. It feels as though this could be like, you know, the Michelangelo standing in the middle of Da Vinci's piece. Feels like this could be like a feminine representation of that without the standing straight up. Reason I say that is because of all of the schematics that are behind, the way that things are set. It also gives like angelic creation. I don't know if you've watched the TV series Lucifer, but that is literally what I want to reference here and now. That TV show. The way that the angels talk about themselves and their powers and their connection to God and their connection to their purpose within reality is self-actualized. And I feel like this is sort of that journey in two cards. It's like we witness things on the external and then we try and put it down to paper, try to understand it, and then we embody it. We live as it. (22) Minimize guilt. This is almost like a Cupid-ish angel, justice-ish angel, slowly releasing paperwork by the pull of a chain somehow, but there's also water. There's a conductor in the water with a swan on his head. He's wearing red. This could be like, it kind of gives the energy of the strength card in the tarot with the angel and maybe the devil at the bottom, the conductor. And the swan, I just heard swan dive as well. So it's like birds of a feather flock together, whereas this swan has dived. And now he's only got who he was in his mind, no longer divine. Woo! Card number 23. Practice positivity. This feels like a paradox. It seems like it's at night time, but the sun is visible. I see a tree and a pot plant on a boat with a swan. It's almost like the swan is a symbol for something too. Like the sail's moving, there's water moving beneath it. It shows movement, pentacles. It's like, if I saw that, that looks like it's the sunlight, right? It looks like it's daylight, but it also looks like nighttime somehow. So practice positivity. You've got to raise the light to your crown. Heart chakra, root chakra, red and green, solar plexus, yellow, sacral red, throat chakra blue, and the pale could be the third eye. It's pretty much all of it. Practice positivity. Card number 24, recognize divine timing. This just looks like the Two of Swords and maybe the Chariot together. I don't know, weirdly. Practice divine timing. That boat is in the head, so practice divine timing. This is freaking cool. Release fear. Hiding behind a door, hiding behind the last step, being afraid to find. Being afraid prevents you from harmonizing. Harmony. Harmony comes out a little bit there. 26. Relieve anxiety. Just feels like shadow work. Shadow work being brought to light. Relinquish control. Damn, that's freaking some kind of imagery. Are you, like, if this card came out, it'd feel like, are you holding someone back from being able to achieve what they can achieve? Like, you're holding someone back from flying away? The symbology inside these cards is amazing. 28, reverse disassociation. Oh, I love that. Is the thing that's locking your time, locking you up, potentially the key to progress you, project you forward into your highest potential? And when I'm back in Chicago, I feel it. Another version of me, I was in it. Ooh, I'll take you back to the Self-respect. Love that. Sol Invictus. It's giving sort of Thoth vibes, maybe Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Uriel vibes, with a little bit of Metatron, but also very passionate. Like, the same passion you express for others is the passion you should be expressing for yourself. Show self-respect. Card number 29. Card number 30. Step into the unknown. White lips, pale face, cherry-eyed snowflakes, cool girl, sour taste. And they say she's in the class 18, stuck in her daydream. Been this way since 18, but lately her face seems slowly sinking, wasting. And they scream, the worst things in life come free to us, 'cause we're all under the upper hand. Booger. Step into the unknown. This was like weird. It was like, remember who you are, remember where you've come from, remember you can be happy with where you're at and grateful that you're not where you used to be. It's the energy of moving forward and having faith in the universe, having faith in the moment that you will find exactly what it is you need in the here and now so that you can progress. Even through this maze, through this staircase, it's like you will progress to the key that you need to unlock yourself, unlock the experience. Well, stop breaking agreements. And then it takes a turn. Card number 31. This seems like finish what you start. She's got a lot of braids in her hair. There's like a golden disc around her head and a moon symbol. She's holding a knight, a horse thing. But there's a chain behind her. So this is just like you failing to meet the commitments and then wanting to break them, almost. Stop breaking agreements. Because that's the chain there that I'm seeing there. And I don't know if that chain is on the horse or if it's on the person, but this person seems to be chasing the story, wherever the story is going. Take positive action. Card number 32. Your passions may show you the direction you can go in quite easily. It's like giving yourself a carrot on a stick, but rewarding yourself with tasks that you actually want to do rather than doing tasks that you don't want to do. Card number 33. I see a man and two women. I see the justice. So my art, again, might be important. I do see the triangle here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 triangles inside of the one triangle. 3-sided triangle. 3 people. Blue, green, throat, heart, yellow, gold. The one holding the sword and the scales sees no evil in the gold. The one sitting in the green hears no evil. And the one sitting in the blue speaks no evil. That's so weird. I wonder if that person has the blindfold on because they have to cut the heart out. Like, it's just for the canopic jar. Ancient Egyptians would use canopic jars to store organs. Temper your criticism. Card number 33. I really like this. This, Nana, if you're watching right now, gracias tanto por esta carta. Lo aprecio más que lo puedo escribir. Card number 34. I do see the north, south, east, west. This is giving the Queen of Wands, King of Wands sort of energy. I see a kite, a string with 3 bows, 3 knots. Transform anger. That's right. And then the hair is full of bows as well, sitting at the top of a pillar of some sort. Transform anger. You can alchemize energy as it's thrown to you, however you like. Consequences won't be yours. You're repurposing the energy. It can't be destroyed anyway. So instead of just accepting it, you transmute it to something that you want. Ooh. And you take yourself in the direction you want to go in. We have a sideways card. Card number 35. Unlock your heart. This is giving like inner child reconciliation, inner child restoration, regeneration. It's like eighth house for your inner child. 8 and then 12 inside one card. It's beautiful. It's a rocking horse. I think it works by motion, by moving on it. Then card number 36. You have support. Have faith. Don't spiral out. Spiral in. You have support. So again, thank you very much, Nana, for this beautiful gift that I'll now use inside. I can read the cards as well. I might cut this here and come back straight away. Because I've just done a whole oracle opening thing that I've never done before, and I don't want to sweaty up the container, the field. How freaking cool! But I can come literally straight back. Like I can literally click off and then click back on right away. And then I can just open up the readings. Like I can do the 22 cards read straight up and then do the reading. Unless you guys, the 5 of you that are here that left the like, are happy to chill in a really long live. I admit it's been an hour and 20 minutes. Reverse disassociation. I'm glad you thought it was weird too. I was like, what? What is that? Why would that be in a deck, like an oracle deck? You know what I mean? Like, maybe I should read that one. I like that comment. Thank you. You take the man out of the city, not the city out the man. You take the man out of the... And when I'm back in Chicago, I feel it. Another version of me, I was in it. Oh, I'll take you back to the end of beginning. Goodbye, goodbye. Ooh. I think this is going to be like 1 card per day kind of thing. I like this. 36 days. Maybe I'll make a new playlist. I think there's 36 cards in here. Yep. Make a playlist and I'll try and update and read 1 card per day. But for today, I'm going to shuffle it. I got a notification. Yeah, confirmation. That's what's going to happen. So, let's see if there's anything that wants to come out. Choo! The last card. I don't know that I shuffled that very well. Alright. What does this deck want to say? What does this deck want to say? What do we need to know today? One on the floor and one on the table. One for right now. If you are able. Cool. Listen to your guardian angel. Okay. Embrace meditation. Card number 9 in the reverse. And on the floor, step into the unknown. 9, 19, 9, 19, and 30. Looks like we've got 3 piles. Shall we do pick a pile? Alright. So this could be past energy, this could be just its own individual pile, right? What is going on with embrace meditation in the reverse? Is it a time for us to act? The judgment card comes straight out. You'll know if it's time for you to meditate. You'll know if it's time for you to move forward. Each and every person who's connected into the here and now or still watching this video from before, you'll know that it's time to make a move. I don't know where you're going to make a move to, but you know, and you potentially have known that it's been time to make a move for a while. I've got the King of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So you'll either know this as a truth or you won't. So just take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Obviously, use your own discernment. Take this to your spiritual closet and discern for yourself if this message was indeed for you. Going on to pile 2, card number 19. Listen to your guardian angel. And so 10 of Cups wants to come out there. Are you doing everything that you can to harmonize into your here and now? Are you doing everything that you can to focus on the relationships that are important to you? Are you focusing on the connections that are important to you? Are you raising up a family? Are you meeting people that might help you move into your next set of dreams and goals? Or even lead you to that Ace of Cups, the renewal? If you're willing and able, you should be putting energy towards listening to your guardian angels. Especially if harmony is something that you're looking as the outcome. Nope, I'm not doing that. The Lovers and the Chariot. Ooh. Let's see, what's coming out for step into the unknown? Is this kind of like relationship advice? Judgment, the 10 of Cups. Are you in a relationship? Pile 3. Step into the unknown with the Emperor. You've done the work. You're ready. It doesn't feel like you are not ready. Divine feminine, divine masculine, you're somebody who's put in the time. You know how to respond. You're not reactive. You're walking your own path. You're playing your own game with the chess there. You're playing your own game. You're learning how to stabilize your water, your emotions, the connections that you're in, and you're bringing closure to past drama. You've gotten the insight that you need to progress yourself forward, to move forward. Can I get some clarity, confirmations with this, please, Spirit? I'll just use the beginner tarot. Can I have some clarity with the Judgment card, please? What's going on with the Judgment? So, 6 of Swords, moving towards transformation with the Death card coming out. So, the revelation the Judgment might cause one of 2 things for you. So you may be somebody who intellectually decides to move away from things that no longer serve you. Otherwise, you may take this moment to actually give yourself a rebirth, give yourself the energy of Pluto, Scorpio, that's domicile, and really put some action into the field. Otherwise, you may be somebody who's just not taking action, right? Not moving away from things, allowing revelation to come simply, and this is causing transformation all around you. Meaning you're not somebody that needs to maybe on a moment-to-moment basis meditate. You're somebody who carries that energy of meditation forward into your experience, into the collective field. You're somebody who recognizes that by you doing the work that you can do for yourself, you can elevate the field by just being yourself, showing up as yourself, being that light in the moment, and maybe being somebody's angel. The word angel means messenger, literally. So by you choosing to be a light worker, by you choosing to do ancestral work that maybe has not been done since the ancestors put it down, you're somebody who's going to bring peace and harmony to your experience, not only in terms of esoteric spiritual energy of your ancestors, but you're going to be bringing forward the energy of harmony, literally harmonizing the up and the down, the in and the out, as above, so below, as within, so without. Show me what comes before this. So 5 of Swords makes sense. Discord before harmony makes sense. So this past energy, if you were that first pile, maybe this part's for you too, but this past energy, maybe you did not have anywhere you could meditate, right? Maybe you were not able to slow down. Maybe you were always on the go, always on the run, always on the move, and you couldn't meditate. Maybe this was causing you to be in some kind of discord with the people that are around. I'm seeing that maybe up to two people might have walked away from you. I don't know why that's coming out in the here and now, but you're somebody who collected the knowledge from the experience, and you're picking up the pieces. I see these people maybe walking towards the water, overtly emotional. Maybe that person does look like they're crying a little bit. But I don't know. Put on some Bullet for My Valentine, and your tears don't fall, they crash around me, and as they fall, the guilty will come home. Don't let the buyback get you back into that situation. Send it to voicemail. What is coming forward focus from this 10 of Cups, please? So by listening to your angels, by pulling away from a meditative state, and maybe even moving into some kind of discord, wanting to, I don't know that you felt that. I'm seeing the green on top of the red, which is what's making me say that. It's like there was something happening in the heart space that was undertoned by the passion, by the sexual even energy. Ooh. Knight of Cups. Well, I don't know. You might actually have this middle pile by listening to your guardian angels, by choosing to listen to your guardian angels, by actually listening to your guardian angels and getting the insights, the downloads for yourself, confirming for yourself always what is for you and what isn't. You're somebody who maybe brings harmony to discord, and then brings that same harmony as an offering to the people inside of your experience. If not, you're somebody who's literally, maybe you're being approached by some eligible suitors. I'm using my language carefully. Eligible suitors. We're not looking over the fence with greenness in our eyes or our heart, because we would impose a judgment and a transformation of the heart space, maybe becoming a little bit jaded. Yeah. It's like after you step into the 10 of Cups, you really walk away from this stuff. Groove is in the heart, heart. Groove is in the heart, heart. Da, 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 da. Groove is in the heart. Alright, let's see. What's happening with this Emperor? Emperor. I thought the Emperor would come out. I mean, a lot of stuff is moving into Aries. I mean, isn't it going to be there? The planetary parade happened today, so isn't everything there now? Anyway. So the 8 of Wands. Oh, so from Knight of Cups to 8 of Wands, your communication skills are hastening. The way that you process energy, the way that you alchemize, the way that you catalyze everything is allowing you to maintain order and structure. You're not allowing the speed of things to trigger you. You're not allowing You're not allowing the unsure, the unknown, really, to scare you. So with that Eight of Wands leading into the Emperor, it's like you're the one giving the charge to nook the arrows. You're the one giving the charge to release the arrows. You're the one that's sitting inside waiting for communication to arrive at the time that you want it to arrive. The Hierophant. Hierophant with the Eight of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. By you choosing to walk into your, and I will note this is a 4-5. 4, 5, 8 may be important or relevant to somebody, but 4, 5, 8, and 30. You were willing to slow down. You were willing to tune into the frequency. You were willing to receive the messages and maybe project your desires and your dreams into the ethereal space. These communications that you were having are returning back to you quite clearly. So by every choice you make, every step you take, you create a whole new potential, a whole new reality, if that's what you want. Not everything that has happened in the past has to continue being the truth. And the way that you choose to tell your story is the way that people will remember it. And so if you're able to bring balance with the Two of Pentacles here to the past energy, embracing meditation, maybe letting go of meditation, moving into the energy of listening to your angels, your guardian angels, you'll step forward into the unknown, confident, happy, excited, connected. Two of Pentacles, Two of Cups to end this. What is done in the dark will always come to light. Don't hate the player. Hate the game. All right. What do you think? I think I should have drunk more water. What do you think of that? Do you think I need to attune to the cards a little bit more? Do you think maybe I was a little bit rough on our 26-year-old friend? I don't know what people want me to say. If you don't like me and what I say and do, then don't be here. Do yourself that favor. All right. I'm a little bit self-conscious about my voice. I don't like. It's just a channel form. I reckon I wanted to be a bird, but I got created into a man. Ciao, Bumblebee. Appreciate the compliment. I'm gonna pack this up. Does anyone need a reading real quick? I'm not sure that it's gonna be with the reading, but if anyone needs a quick energy check. Otherwise, I'll be back literally. I'm going to go stuff my face with food, and then I'm going to come back and do the 22 card spread, which I intended to be here doing before. I just got excited and wanted to open my present. Damn it. Because otherwise I would have used it and never told anybody where I got it from, why it exists, why it does anything that it's doing in it. Anyway, all right. Well, I'm going to retitle this. Thanks everyone for joining. I will literally be right back. As I said, I'm gonna shove my face full of food and then be back. I feel like a pie and a Coke is exactly what I want. A good tradie breakfast. Sitting here doing my trade work. All right. Cool beans. Time to go. Nobody said nothing. Ciao, Lucretia. Ciao, everyone. Ciao, Clara. Ciao, Princess. Ciao, everybody. I will literally be right back. The Fool and Ten of Swords. Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. It's time to start again. Don't be concerned with the ending. Enjoy the journey. Life is a ride. Alright. I'll be right back. Thank you for hanging out. Catch you on the next one. Close the energy of this moment. Return all energy to who it belongs to, unless it was sent to this space, to me. And if it was sent to me, I use it to grow my finances. I use it to grow my protective wards around the suburb, around the state, around the country. I have placed them in many places, and so any energy projected into this moment here and now is used to activate my wards. As I say, so it is. Kundalini Kanda was lit. Bye.